following rant may cause you to pull your hair out, scream at the radio, punch the dashboard. Complaints should be addressed to loudmouth yambag at rock107.com.
Hey, I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and here's what's got me jacked. Is it just me, or when it comes to elections, is Luzerne County above and beyond in their ability to mess things up? It's just another feather in a cap that no one wants to wear. If you're not familiar with the situation, Luzerne County had many polling places run out of ballot paper very early on Election Day. Yeah, it's like Michael Scott was in charge of supplying the ballot paper. You know the episode of The Office where they're doing the job fair at Valley View High School and he brings one sheet of paper? That's what it's like. Look, you should have too much paper on hand. Like 200% of the registered voters in every precinct case too much, okay? This is inexcusable. Some voters at polling places were told to cast provisional ballots. Others were told to come back later. In fact, a county judge decreed the polling places had to stay open until 10 p.m. to give people an opportunity to come back. And voters who came back to vote after 8 p.m. automatically had their ballots marked as provisional. The votes should be counted. It's not the voter's fault you didn't have enough ballot paper. This isn't the voter not signing his mail-in ballot or not putting a date on the envelope. This is your fault. You need to fix it, and fix it moving forward. I gotta say, the idea of using a touchscreen to vote, then printing those results, then signing that ballot, then scanning the ballot seems a little more than redundant. They need a simpler system in Luzerne County. This nonsense makes me miss the day of hanging chads. By the way, that's the name of my new all-male dance review, Hanging Chads, coming soon. But I digress. I think you have to count those votes. All of those votes. Every one of them. Even if it changes the outcome of a race or two. And I know it's a pain in the backside to count those votes. Especially if it's statistically impossible to change the outcome of a race. You know what else is a pain in the ass? Coming back to the polling place to vote because you were sent away last time because they ran out of paper. I'm Prospector. I'm for the people. Who's with me? I gotta go crazy, man!
Ever see the crazy guy screaming at the wall outside the Times building?
Where does this rage come from, my son?
Tweet us with hashtag #IFoundProspector and we'll come and get him. Prospector, mornings on Rock 107.
Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.